Namaskar students. Today we'll be starting with a new chapter of our book, that is Fun with Magnets. Magnets are something which you come across in your daily life. You must have played with lot of magnets. At your refrigerator door, it gets closed because of the magnet present at the door side. Even in the doors of your cupboard cabinets, we have the door stoppers in the form of magnets. Even some of you must be having in your pencil boxes. So magnet is a substance that is very common to find around us. Today we'll be learning about some properties of magnets and how the magnets were discovered. There is a story behind the discovery of magnet. It is said that there was a shepherd who was carrying a wooden stick with an iron rod at its one end, and he went for rearing his sheep. He rested on a piece of stone there and kept his iron rod on the side. Later on, what he found when he was trying to pick that rod up, he felt a force of attraction was there. His rod got stuck onto a rock and he was unable to pull the iron away. This led to the discovery of magnet. Magnet was discovered with the name of magnetite. What is magnetite? Magnetite is the ore of iron from which magnet is obtained. Now, what is a magnet? An object that attracts certain metals, especially iron. Magnet attracts iron, nickel, and cobalt. Magnetism decreases with the distance from the object. This you can experience when you open your fridge door. The more you pull away, you will not feel that attraction that the door wants to be get closed. But yes, when you bring the door closer, you feel that the door wants itself to be closed because of the attractive force created by the magnet in it. Permanent magnets and temporary magnets. Permanent magnets keep their magnetism for a long time. But temporary magnets, they lose their magnetism just after a short span of time. Now in this slide you can see different types of magnet. We have a U-shaped magnet which is called as horseshoe magnet. Then we have a bar magnet. Then you can see a circular magnet. Any of these magnets you can come across in your daily life and you can yourself check the attraction and repulsion of a magnet. A magnet is a metallic object which attracts iron made or magnetic things. Magnetite, as I told you earlier, what is magnetite? It is the ore of iron which has magnetic properties. Now, what is a natural magnet? Magnetite, the form in which the magnet occurs in the nature, that is the ore of iron. It is called as magnetite and it is a natural magnet. Now, what is an artificial magnet? The magnet formed by pieces of iron, nickel and cobalt. They are called as artificial magnets. Now coming to properties of magnet. Children, you must have experienced when you bring two magnets closer, sometimes they feel attraction, that is sometimes you may find that they want to come together. But if you invert the sides of the magnet, then you will find that they don't want to come together. Instead, they want to go away from each other. So what is that? So there are two forces here, attraction and repulsion. Now, what is this attraction and repulsion and how is it occurring? In every magnet, there are two poles, south pole and north pole. If you even break a magnet, the smaller magnets you are going to get, again they are going to have north and south poles. So the more number of pieces you make from a single magnet, poles they do not get separated. Instead, each and every smaller magnet will have its own pair of poles. Why? Because poles always exist in pairs. You cannot isolate the poles. Now, what is attraction? When we bring opposite poles together, when north is brought closer to south pole, you will feel the magnet is getting attracted to each other. So when we can conclude that opposite poles they attract, But instead, if I bring two north or two south poles together, it will show me repulsion. So every magnet has two poles. Similar poles, they repel each other, and opposite poles, they attract each other. Now, when a magnet is allowed to suspend freely, as you can see here in the second picture, if I hold with a magnet with a string to a hook and I'm allowing it to suspend freely, it always aligns itself in north and south direction. Third is magnet always attracts the objects made up of iron and steel. Poles always exist in pairs. You cannot isolate the poles. Now here we have a list of some materials which are also called as magnetic materials. A natural magnet attracts certain materials like cobalt, nickel, iron, steel, and maybe alloys of these elements. What is an alloy? A mixture of these metals. So these materials which are getting attracted with the natural magnet, they are called as magnetic substances. But the substances which do not get attracted, they are called as non-magnetic, like plastic, wood, copper. These are all non-magnetic substances. So today we have learned what is a magnet, from where it is obtained. So a natural magnet occurs in the form of an ore of iron, that is magnetite. Today we learned about the discovery of magnet, that a shepherd boy discovered this magnet. Earlier people used to feel that this is something evil happening, how this could occur, but later it led to the discovery of magnet. When magnet is suspended freely from a string, it always aligns itself in north and south direction. That is why it is also called as leading stone. When it was earlier discovered, it was also called as leading stone because it was helpful to the people in determining the directions. Then we have discovered what is the difference between magnetic and non-magnetic substances. The substances which attract magnet, they are called as magnetic substances like cobalt, nickel, iron and steel. Then we have learned about the properties of magnet. Similar poles repel each other and opposite poles attract each other. Poles cannot be separated, they always exist in pairs. If you will break a magnet, then you will get smaller magnets, but each magnet will have both north and south poles. This much for today. Thank you.